everyone, welcome to Courtesy of the Artist. So what we're going to be doing is a series of videos for our Rare Earth Australian Made collection this year. So instead of having our beautiful exhibition that we normally have up at the loft, we're going to be doing a series of videos with each of the artists, and what we'll be talking to them about is a piece that we've already got installed. So we'll just talk about a little bit about that and what went into making it and the things that they loved about that piece, as well as talk about possibly a custom piece or a piece that they're working on at the moment. And then we'll be looking at a piece that they're going to be designing looking at some stones and then designing a new piece around those stones. So today, what we thought would be really funny too, and a nice way of kind of guessing who our next artist is going to be, is we've got a photo here of the artist when they were 4. And she's dressed in a beautiful, beautiful skirt, a beautiful veil on. She's got jewellery on too, which I find really, really interesting. And this is going to be the artist that we're talking to. So today I'd like to welcome Cinnamon Lee. Welcome, Cinnamon.
Hi, Lena.
Haven't changed a bit.
No,
Almost the same height.
yes, hilarious.
Hilarious, I know. All right, so today let's go to the piece let's go to a piece that we currently have in store. Now this is our beautiful Bold Horizon. Now this one was made. This one was part of Rare 2019. And tell me a little bit about this stone.
Okay, so it's quite large.
Sure is. She is a big.
So this is an Australian party sapphire from Rubyvale in Queensland, and it's a big emerald step cut. So you get to look all the way through the stone. So the design really, it took me ages. It looks really simple, but it took me ages to come up with a way that this would work, where you could get that light to come through both sides of the stone and really light it up, because it's quite a dark stone. It's got this beautiful depth of colour and it looks blue from the top, but it's actually got a lot of green through one side when you sort of move it around. So so that's why I've done the setting in that orientation using my horizon construction technique, so that it's just held from those two ends and you get maximum light through to show you the brilliance that is held within there.
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular. We're going to have close-ups of this ring and of the stone. Now you've also, I like how you've done this one in platinum and yellow gold. Now there's a reason for doing that.
Yeah, just to highlight further the fact that we've got that colour partition happening in the stone. So the green half of the stone, I've used the yellow gold, and platinum the blue half.
Yeah, that sounds right. That's beautiful. And then also with this ring, so also thinking about if this was used as an engagement ring, a pretty special engagement ring.
Or just an everyday ring.
Could be an everyday ring while you're doing the dishes.
Yeah.
I actually do say that to customers. You can use this one for the dishes for sure. Is the bands that can go with it, so that you can actually then bulk this ring right up, because I know that you do like bulky rings. And I love it how you've done little diamonds on this.
Which get hidden.
Which get hidden always.
Yeah.
They get hidden, but if you wore it on its own, you'll be able to see the diamond.
When you want to tone it down a bit,
Yeah.
you just take away the sapphire and
I love that.
you can see the diamonds.
And so you've got thinner bands and then wider bands, so it's like a mix and match. And you can mix and match the colours too.
Yeah.
So then you can get platinum, yellow, gold, and then vice versa.
Yeah.
Make it more yellow on one side, more platinum, which is, it's a very beautiful design.
Very versatile.
Very versatile. We like versatility. Absolutely. Mix and match. But this ring is really, really special. So you'll be able to come and see, you can actually view this ring in store and see this beauty in its glory, which is very, very special. So another one I want to talk about. So this is a custom piece that you're currently working on for a client.
That's correct. So this one is using this amazing, it's another Australian party sapphire. And this one's, again, this one's 4.5, just over 4.5 carats. It's got a beautiful green and blue, a little bit paler, especially compared to that one. This one's quite deep. This one's got a paler palette, and it's really
I'm seeing a lot of teal too.
Yeah, it's really lively.
Yeah.
It's got beautiful colour and it's a beautiful cut. So it's really great to be able to use one of this size in one of my rings, because
but also being that size and also being so bright is quite rare too. Actually, getting a really bright stone in that size.
So this one's just one of my signature offset designs.
Which has been very popular. People love that design.
Yeah, which is made in 2 halves, which have to fit the gem perfectly, and then it gets held in there by being riveted together. And it's also going to have a matching diamond wedder that goes with it. That's made from 2 halves, and everything has to be all cleaned up perfectly, and the settings and everything have to be right, and then it all gets put together, cleaned up.
Because you do a series of tests too before you get to this stage, don't you?
Yeah.
Just to test.
Every piece has a test piece done first, which I probably should have brought with me.
No, but that's good. We can consider in the next video. So your test piece is also to test that.
It's to test that
the fitting, the fit
is perfect, because there's no room for any errors. It has to be right.
The one thing I always say about this, because of this kind of construction that you do with these stones, set like this, is how clean those settings are. So there's no metal being pushed over the stone, so they stay so beautiful and they're just so sharp and so perfect. It's they really are beautiful things, really beautiful settings for these stones, and because they're hard stones too. It makes it easier to set these babies like this.
Yeah, it's still mad.
Oh, it's still mad. It takes there are a number of hours,
but anyway,
filing hours. But that's what
there.
makes them special. Yeah, which is really, which I'm excited to see this, and we'll be showing you this ring once it's finished. Next, for Rare Earth 2020, each of the artists were working on different kind of projects, and maybe another Australian stone. So you'll be
so
wanting to look at
this year I wanted to, obviously we love our sapphires.
I love that.
But this year I wanted to do something a little bit different and focus on some Australian garnets, because I love the colour, and I feel like they're a little bit not undervalued, but they're a bit of an unsung hero, because they're quite common. But these ones are from the Northern Territory, and the colour is beautiful. They're like red wine. That's the colour that I like. So they're really beautiful. Anyway, so
deep red. They're such a deep red.
And I don't use rubies very much, so I haven't really done anything using that colour scheme. So I'm looking forward to using these in some new pieces. Obviously we've got pairs here, so some earrings and some pendants probably. And then this is something new that I'm experimenting with at the moment. It's a specially cut garnet, which I don't really know what I'm going to do with it yet.
I like that.
It's a bit of an experiment, but
it's
a brilliant cut with no crown.
So it's completely flat.
It's completely flat on one side.
Yep.
And so you get this glassy sort of surface, and you can. What I like about it is, from one side it looks kind of a different colour, but then you really see the red when you look straight through. But anyway, look, this is just watch this space. I don't really know what I'm doing with these, but it's something different, because you always got to keep them guessing.
Well, you've just recently finished a necklace with the beautiful hexagon Australian.
Yes. So I used it. It was quite large. I think it was about 4.5 carat pentagonal cut Australian garnet. In a rose gold and titanium pendant. So that was sort of the first piece I've done with the big garnet.
With the big garnet, the Australian garnet. But we'll show you that one too. Oh,
so a bit of a different colour theme going on this year.
Okay, so what will we do? So when we come back to Cinnamon, we're going to be seeing this piece finished, which is really exciting, the custom piece, and have a look at some designs for the new pieces that Cinnamon will be working on with the garnets, and then just follow that process, which will be lots of fun. Well, thank you, Cinnamon. Thanks for popping in.
It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Thank you very much. Look forward to speaking to you again soon.